Back everyone to Little Roadie Wargaming for another game of Sharp Practice. So today's game is a just really simple meeting engagement. The French will be deploying from that side of the table. British will be deploying from this side. So we both purchased exploring officers. So British exploring officers right here behind this house, and the French exploring officers out there in the field. So the objective of the meeting encounter is to drive your opponent from the table, either due to a reduction in force morale or voluntarily, while still keeping your own at 3 or higher. So to briefly go over some of the terrain here, we have a very complex network of roads. We'll want to use all of the ones that we have currently available. Also, you notice we're in our alternate filming location again because we had some serious flooding in our other one. So the road will have all the benefits of additional movement, and there are no sources of hard cover on the table today. This house is just going to be soft cover, along with all of the wooden fences, some of the hedges, and if you're within the footprint of these wooded areas. Also, these wheat fields right here will be light cover as well. So we've rolled up force morale, so I'll just go over this now. The British are sitting at a force morale of 11, and the French are sitting at a force morale of 10. So let's take a look at the armies. So here we have 85 points of British with 12 points of support. So it is led by a level 3 leader, which is going to be leader 1. Supported by leader 2, which is level 1, and they initially had 3 groups of British line, but with 6 of my support points, I bought another group. Leader 3 is a level 2 leader with 2 groups of British Grenadiers. Leader 4 is a level 2 leader with a group of light company skirmishers, and leader 5 is a level 2 leader with a group of light company skirmishers. Then finally, leader number 6 is a level 1 with a medium cannon. So for the rest of my force support, so I have 6 for the line group, 3 for the exploring officer you already saw, and took the holy man, musician, and physic. We have 84 points of French. Everything here is 1812, and they had 13 points of support. So they are led by a level 3 leader with his musician, and supported by a level 1 leader, which is leader number 2. And they have 4 groups of 1812 Fusiliers. Then leader 3 is a level 2 leader with 2 groups of Voltigeur skirmishers. One of these groups was bought with support points. And leader 4 is a level 1 leader with a group of Voltigeur skirmishers. Moving to the back here, we have a level 2 leader, that's leader 5, assisted by a level 1 leader 6 with 2 groups of French grenadiers. And then leader 7 is a level 1 leader with a medium cannon that was upgraded to be a heavy cannon. All right, so first card, okay, is the British cannon. I'm going to test my luck, and I'm not going to bring the cannon on right now, which anyone that's watched a lot of these battle reports, that card will probably never come out of the deck again. All right, next card. All right, that's not the French cannon. That is the Grenadier Sergeant. Okay, so we both have useless 6s.
Yes, Voltigeurs.
All right, group of Voltigeur skirmishers. Right, Voltigeurs just took a very extreme flank and deployed into the woods over there. Okay, that's the French cannon.
Okay.
Because of the extra 6 inches of deployment range for not being visible, the cannon's forward deployed behind that hedge.
All right. Big man.
Okay, the red one. So the main British line has deployed right along here, hoping to kind of sweep forward into this flank here. And next card.
Blue flag.
All right.
Red 3.
Red 3, that is one of my skirmisher groups. Deployed the first group of skirmishers right near the cannon. They are all within 12, so 8 shots hitting on 2s. And of course, I missed 2 of them. So 6 hits onto the cannon.
All right. So.
Adds 2 shock.
Yep.
Oh, that could have been better. So we'll get a shot counter out there.
Red flag.
And a red flag, okay. Oh, Will fights with the counter. I will draw another flag. No, not a flag. A leader. Red 4, which is more skirmishers. The other group of skirmishers has deployed off the main line's flank and is going to be firing long range into them. So 6s down to 5s, down to 4s for first fire. And that is 4 hits in hard cover.
So 1 shock.
Yep, single point of shock. Blue 3 is the other skirmishers, I believe.
Yes.
Tajir skirmishers have just popped right out, point blank range on the light infantry, and
3s.
All right, that's a lot. Need it with light cover. Well, 3 are dead.
2 shock.
2 shock. Is my leader hit? He is not. Okay. So that front rank is just wiped out, and there's 2 shock. That was rough. But not unsurprising. Oh boy.
Big man. All
Yep.
right.
The main French leader is coming out. So the French attack column is coming off the side of the field, and looks like we're going to have the main engagement over on this side. All right, well, that's my sergeant. He can't do anything at the moment. He pulls shock. There's the British Grenadiers. Grenadiers have deployed right in front of the house, and at short range are presenting and firing. Needing 2s. Fire! All right, missed with 4.
All right.
So we got 3 groups.
Yep.
There you go, split them up. You have 2 hands you can use. So it's, because it's a formation, it's going to be spilling over into the other one, and we also have the cannon there. So it'll be light cover for everything. Yeah, that worked out reasonably well.
Did. All right. So with the cannon.
All right, cannon. That is 2 dead and
2
2 shock.
Not the leader.
Okay. So they're up to 3 shock with 3 men.
4 shock.
4 shock.
Doesn't matter. That's cannon.
Yeah, they just break. Well, they either stay there or they break. There's no in between. It's 2 shock. And the other group is 2 dead and 2 shock. It could be the leader if you roll a 1.
No.
It's not. Lay sharp still stands. All right, we'll get that all marked up then. Oh, next card.
Tim.
Okay. Yeah, so those flags, nothing to do with them, and we'll shuffle the deck and get back with the next turn. All right, here we go.
Blue 3.
Blue 3 is...
Over there.
Yep.
So
Is
full
lay sharp.
attack.
So he's a level 2.
And order these guys to do stuff. They're gonna do their free move.
So 5.
-2 because of shock.
Yep.
3. I see that.
Assuming you're moving closer, that is.
Yeah, we're gonna swing around this way a little bit. So that we are flanking you.
Well, remember you have to maintain formation. Go ahead and see.
It's not hard to do. And then we'll fire and reload.
Okay. So we'll count up all those firepower dice.
So
Right, so not quite flanking, but many shots hitting on 4s.
Fire!
Yeah.
8 hits.
Okay. 8 hits. And you're putting them solely onto them?
Yes.
All right. Yikes. All right. Light cover. They're dead.
Okay.
Well, maybe. The leader's not hit. Well, actually, it is. He
4
is.
kills, he's dead.
Yeah. I rolled a 4 on that? No, I rolled a 5 or
rolled a
6.
6.
I rolled a 6. Okay. We'll figure out what happens to him, but these men are gone. So that was 2 things on a bad things happen roll. Leader 2 wounded was a -1. Group wiped out was another -1. I think I kind of skated on that. All right. 4 is this group of skirmishers here.
Yes.
All right, so they just moved up 4 inches. They're free 1d6, and they're going to fire and then reload, firing at them. So 6s down to 5s because light infantry. I got 1. Nothing. Lovely.
Blue 5.
Blue 5
Grenadiers.
is the Grenadiers. That took us a second. So the French Grenadiers have deployed right next to the cannon and are going to be firing onto the British Grenadiers.
2s.
2s?
3s. Presented. First fire. Yeah.
Yep.
2s.
Fire!
So I missed that many times.
All right, and they're getting 2 groups. So we'll split this up. I'm assuming you want the extra one onto the group with the leader.
Yes, please.
Okay. So, group with the leader. 1 dead, 3 shock. And the non-leader group. 2 dead
3 shock.
and 3 shock.
4 shock.
4 shock. Okay, we'll get that marked up. All right.
Red 2.
Red 2. He pulls a shock.
Blue flag. Blue flag. Sharp practice.
Yikes. All right. So they will fire and be unloaded. All right, so we have a bunch of shots hitting on 4s.
Fire!
3.
3. Okay.
Extra on the leader.
All right. So leaders group as a dead and a shock. Not leaders group. There's a shock. Is the leader hit? No. Okay. So, well, so that shock. This group has 2 dead, 4 shock,
2 dead and
5 shock.
5 shock.
Yeah, that's not so good.
No.
I could really use that cannon right about now.
Well, not quite.
Yeah. It's the Grenadiers.
Yep. I shoot you.
Okay, so the Grenadiers attempted to charge and would have made it, but the skirmishers evaded and ran away. Le Sharp doesn't want to play with the Grenadiers.
No. Big man.
Okay. The blue one. Okay, so with the blue one, it was snapped out into line. And then with the last activation, had this skirmisher unit activate. They pulled back a little bit farther into the trees to clear this line of advance and are firing on the skirmishers. So 7 shots and 4s. 2. Okay. Light cover. 1 point of shock.
It's the level 1 leader, right?
Yes, that's the level 1.
Okay. Blue flag. Take him.
Okay. So because you have a flag, there is one thing that you can activate.
Well, there's 2 things I can activate. I haven't gone with the grenadiers or the cannon.
Well, you have 1 activation, but 2 possibilities.
Or I should technically go these 2.
Yes.
That's a tough call. Do I turn the cannon directly at your line for a side shot? Or do I swing around the grenadiers for nonsense?
Either one of them is bad news.
You.
Yes. Well, we'll let you figure that out. Okay, so the 12-pounder just turned. Okay, that's good.
That's not good.
That's not good. That's the cannon.
Bang.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we're canister straight through the edge.
Yeah. Enflating with canister.
Yep.
All right, so that's 12 dice.
Losing 2 shots though.
Okay. So that's
12 plus the leader is 13 down to 11.
Yep. So that's 11 shots, hitting on 2s, doing terrible things.
4, 8, 11.
I have lost this flank.
Well, I rolled a 1, 2 ones. So you only get hit 9 times.
Yeah.
5 on the leader.
Yeah, of course. Okay, well that is 6 shock.
Oof.
And 6 shock.
So that's 9 on this group.
Yep. 9 with, yeah, I think they're going to be withdrawing. So that's 10 on this group, and we'll figure out what happens here.
Actually,
Nothing
you
good.
don't fall back that far.
I only fall back a little.
Well, you've got
Alright,
9
we'll figure it
shock, and you.
So they pulled back 3 inches each and managed to maintain coherency.
Yeah, could have been worse.
Could have been a lot worse.
These guys
Yeah, of course.
fired those guys.
Remember how I said my cannon wouldn't come back out? I could really use it to come back out now.
So,
So that's 7 on 5s.
Yes. 3, 6, 7.
That was a good bait on that flank.
1 hit.
1. Oh, jeez. It's a kill. It's not the
Drops
leader.
random guy.
Yep.
Alright. That's your wounded leader.
Ah, okay. He's going to attach and probably really regret that decision. So yeah, that's his 1 activation.
Blue flag.
Okay.
Red flag.
Ooh. I could just reload, which is really not worth it.
Probably not.
No. All right, keep going.
Doesn't pull a shock.
Okay.
Red 6.
Red, have my cannon. Yay. So the British cannon is deployed on the road and is presenting and firing into the side of the French cannon.
Don't forget the correction over there.
Oh, yeah. Also, there were some more dice that had to get thrown for that heavy cannon, so they just took more shock. Fell back like another 3 inches. Okay, so it's effective range, which is 4s, down to 3s for first fire, down to 1s for 1s. Down to 2s for presenting. I would love for it to be 1s. 13 shots. Well, I rolled 3 1s.
Oh no.
Oh
How would you
no.
ever hurt my cannon?
in the open, doubling shock.
Doubling shock?
Yeah, because
Besides,
I'm
yeah.
inflating. Yep.
You're right. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. You kill it. There's 3 kills right there.
Yeah, so the 2 that are left die and your leader gets hit.
4.
4. He's lightly wounded,
All right.
which means he's a level 0 now.
That's fine.
So it's group wiped out and a level 1 leader wounded, and we'll roll on the charts for those. Okay, so the level 1 leader wounded was nothing, and the group wiped out was 1.
The fuck?
Ooh, that is 3.
Almost enough.
It's almost enough. Keep going. Probably gonna regret this, but 6.
That is not...
As the Grenadier Sergeant.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't only shock the one. Yay. I'm going to turn around, reload, and shoot.
Okay. Skirmishers.
Oh, and also pull a shock. Because he's level 2.
Yep. This might be the end of the British Grenadiers.
So 1d6 to see how far they can move. 5 minus 1 for shock is 4. You get the tape measure.
I have. I'm hoarding both the tape measures.
You are.
All right, so we'll move them and we'll get back with the firing. All right, so that's where they ended up, and it's 12 shots, hitting on 4s. Fire!
Well, shooting wasn't
6.
Yes, 3 and 3.
All right, 3 on the level 2s. It's 2 more points of shock.
That's bad for them.
Yeah, it is. And the one with the level, now attached level 1, is nothing. Okay.
So that puts them at
That puts them at 16 shock. So
7 guys, including the leader. So they're breaking.
yeah, they're breaking, and we'll figure all that out. So they broke. They ended up way over here, and that dropped the British force morale down to 5.
All right.
That cannon bait was really, really effective.
Thank you. I worked hard on that. But here, have a flag.
Okay, I'm going to activate the main line. The bonus activation using all of them, and we'll figure out what I do. Okay, so with 4 flags, I had the level 3 go. He ordered the cannon to activate. It reloaded. They moved up with 3d6 to get from here to the fence. Terrible, and they get an 8-inch move forward. So maybe we can salvage it.
Tim.
Okay. So you have 1 flag, which means something can activate that didn't.
Yep.
And I have a feeling I know where it is.
What, do you think I'm going to wheel and shoot you?
Yeah.
Good choice. I'm going to wheel and shoot you. So,
Well, I don't think you have to wheel. You have a clear line of sight now because the cannon's not there anymore.
yeah, but no, I guess that is in
Yeah,
arc.
it's an arc.
Um,
Not quite inflating, but I don't think you need to.
yeah, well, screw it.
So this would be uncontrolled fire.
Yep. Which is fine. It is what it is.
I think we can probably check range because it might be
Yeah.
within 12.
Yep.
Okay, so 4s.
All right. So 16 shots on 4s.
Yep. Oh my.
All on one group. Statistically average.
So 3 are dead
2 shock.
and 2 shock. Is my leader hit? He is not, but yeah, that unit just
14.
explodes. So that unit broke. They ended up over here, and that brought the British force morale down to 3, which means they cannot win. So we will call off the attack on this flank and retreat. So we're Little Roadie Wargaming. Thank you for watching. Help out the channel, hit that subscribe button, If you liked the video, give us a like, leave a comment. We love hearing from you. And if you are subscribed, hit that bell icon so you get a notification every time we post something new. And we'll catch you next time.